Governor Fubara solicits full participation in off-cycle elections in 2 local government areas of Rivers State. President Tinubu emphasizes place of democracy as FCT prepares for polls tomorrow. Plus, federal government set to implement capital components of 2024 to 2025 as disbursement of funds for capital projects begin Monday, 23 February. Rivers State is the treasure base of the nation. Let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. Watch Rstv News live on Facebook and YouTube at Rstv Online and again TikTok. Don't forget that bell is for you to click so you get live feeds from the studios. My name is Obobele Barapaka and I welcome you to the World News. Rivers State Governor Sir Siminala Ifobara has directed the people of the state, particularly eligible voters in Ahoda East and Kana local government areas, to participate actively in the by-elections on Saturday, tomorrow. A statement signed by Onwoka Nzeshi, Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, described the election as a family affair. He specifically called on the electorate to turn out in large numbers to support the candidates of the All Progressives Congress contesting for the 2 vacant seats in the Rivers State House of Assembly. Emphasizing the importance of a peaceful transition, the governor charged the people to remain law-abiding throughout the exercise. Governor Fubara noted that the stability of the state remains a priority and urged residents to conduct themselves with utmost decorum. By-elections for the Ahoda East and Kana State House of Assembly constituencies in Rivers State are scheduled to hold on Saturday, 21 February 2026. In preparation for the elections and in order to ensure a peaceful, free, fair, and credible exercise, the Rivers State Police Command has said that there will be restriction of movement within the environs and outskirts of Ahoda East and Kana local government areas. A statement issued by the State Command's Public Relations Officer, CSP Grace Iringe Koko, said restriction of movement will take effect from 12 midnight to 6 p.m. on Saturday. The statement said during this period, there will be massive deployment of security personnel across the 2 local government areas with the intention to forestall any breakdown of law and order and to ensure the protection of lives and property before, during, and after the elections. It advised members of the public to comply strictly with the restriction of movement order, avoid loitering or gathering unnecessarily around polling units, and report any suspicious movement or activities detrimental to the election process. The Commissioner of Police, CP Olugbenga Adepoju, further advised all political parties, candidates, and their supporters to shun violence and adhere strictly to the provisions of the Electoral Act and other relevant laws guiding the conduct of elections, warning that any individual or group found violating the restriction order or engaging in acts capable of disrupting the peace will be arrested and prosecuted accordingly. According to him, the police and other security agencies are committed to providing safe and secure environment for all law-abiding citizens to exercise their civic rights without fear or intimidation. From the national, President Bola Tinubu has urged voters, security agencies, and officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct themselves in an orderly manner during Saturday's elections in the Federal Capital Territory, Rivers, and Kano states. The polls, scheduled for 21 February 2026, come just days after Tinubu signed the Electoral Act 2026 into law. In a statement on Friday by his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, Tinubu called on all eligible voters to come out and vote without fear, emphasizing that democracy thrives best in an atmosphere of calm, tolerance, and mutual respect. The president appealed to political parties, candidates, and their supporters to avoid violence, inflammatory statements, and actions that could undermine the credibility of the electoral process. To other matters now, more than 60 members of the Rivers Women Unite for SIM non-indigenous wing have benefited from the state's empowerment scheme during its monthly praise and thanksgiving service in Port Harcourt. Coordinator of the program, Adure Odo, said cash donations and point-of-sale machines were presented to the prime beneficiaries. Godsbanile reports that the theme of the event was the love of River State and Nigeria, Ebenezer, our hope and help.
Adure Odo, who described River State as hospitable and Governor Simenala Yefubara as epitome of peace and good governance, said the essence of the event was to glorify God over the mutual understanding of diverse ethnic groups and return of peace to the state. She admonished non-indigenes to always support the state in its developmental programs and obey the customs and laws of the land in all they do, adding that most of them rarely visit homes due to the level of hospitality they receive in the state. According to her, the intercessory prayers for peace and development of the state, the governor, and the country will go a long way in reshaping the wrong narrative for the overall interest of the populace, while advising the beneficiaries to judiciously utilize the money and the POS business to better their lot.
This state has opened its doors to people from every corner of our country. When non-indigenes and indigenes work in harmony, we prove that peaceful coexistence is possible. Let us continue to build bridges, not walls. Let us promote dialogue, not division. Let us see one another not as strangers, but as partners in progress. River State has embraced us. In return, let us give our loyalty, our respect, our hard work, our commitment to peace. Together, we can build a state that remains a beacon of opportunity and a Nigeria that stands strong and united.
Ministering at the event, Catholic priest Reverend Father Clement Ability identified prayers and plights of women as of great importance to God and advised them to always remember their roles in society despite challenges and avoid falling into danger while pursuing their needs.
When women come together for a purpose, the heavens listen. You have a role. Look at your children. You shape them so that you give definition to society. When you seek for justice and you seek for the things that you so desire in life, know where you are looking for them, so that you will not sacrifice your soul in the process of seeking for material comfort.
Cash sums of money and POS machines were presented to the non-indigenes of River State by the present administration for the well-being and empowerment of women. Some beneficiaries expressed joy for the gesture.
I was given POS money to establish my business, and I am so much happy for the government of River State.
I thank my governor. I will use this money to support my business. I'm very happy about this money. I have joy.
You were here for peace, love, togetherness, and unity. Here also to thank our special governor, one and only, for empowering us, the non-indigene in River State. We don't have the money, but with this money that has been empowered, we're happy and we say thank you so much. May God continue to bless you.
The event also featured Thanksgiving, intercessory prayers, and praise and worship. God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
Pupils and students have been advised to take their studies seriously to become useful to themselves and the society. Acting General Manager of the River State Television, Ambassador Paul Dangbo, gave the advice when the pupils and students of Shiloh Hills High School embarked on excursion to the Rstv complex at Illinois. Namdi Olumini takes it from here.
The acting general manager, who commended Shiloh Hills High School for exposing the pupils to extracurricular activities, said the initiative is necessary for the kids to acquire a balanced education mixed with theory and practicals. He told the pupils to study hard because they need knowledge and talent to realize their potentials in life and make positive impact in the society. According to him, besides providing information, education and entertainment for the viewing audience, Rivers State Television propagates government programs and activities and creates platform for citizens to participate in governance by giving them a voice. Ambassador Dambo, who thanked the Rivers State government for supporting the station, said they are on Go TV, Channel 142 and other online platforms, while making frantic efforts to reposition the station to function better.
Our duty is to inform, educate and entertain as the core values of the media, and we have the advantage of both the sound and sights. The government is actually doing their best to make sure that we are and keep serving the interest of the public by promoting and propagating the policies and programs of government.
Head teacher Shiloh Hills High School Mazi Chijioke and some pupils expressed appreciation to Rivers State Television for the opportunity to visit their facility. They said they chose Rstv because of their children-friendly programs and they are willing to come back again.
Not do that, but Rstv being the foremost television in Rivers State, so we choose Rstv to be our priority. And we are happy. We really got all we wanted. If you have not been here, you are really missing.
I learned about how they process their telecommunications and how they use their masts and their cameras and green screens to create the sites that we watch on our TVs.
I've learned that news is a current event and it is important for us to listen to news. We went to the mast where we learned how they use it to broadcast and why it is important to have a mast.
During the excursion, the pupils were taken around the station, including engineering, news, programs, studio, and other divisions and units. Nnamdi Olimini, Rstv News.
Rivers State is the treasure base of the nation. Let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. Rstv News is live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube at Rstv Online. Do us a favor, click that notification bell so you'll receive us live from the studios. Coming up, Madagascar's Randrianirina visits Putin, sealed bilateral ties in multiple sectors. In sports, Kwara United face uneasy sanctions over league's framework breaches. Details of these headlines and more are coming after this break. Don't go away.
Protect every day with Hypo. Dirty and stains no fit do us shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, go Hypo. Protect your home every day with Hypo.
No gree. Protect every day with Hypo.
Go Hypo.
Rstv, your source for authentic coverage. View us on YouTube Rstv Online, Facebook, and GoTV at channel 142.
Protect every day with Hypo.
Germs always find a way back.
So disinfect your living room every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go Hypo. Protect your home every day with Hypo.
No gree. Protect every day with Hypo.
Go Hypo.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic, and enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup.
which helps to nourish your kids.
Protect every day with Hypo.
Stains and dirt don't go on break.
So whiten your whites with Hypo.
Hypo, hypo, go hypo. Protect your home every day with hypo.
No green. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go hypo.
Logos Ministries Incorporated presents Marriage Bonanza 2026. The presiding bishop of Logos Ministries Incorporated, Bishop Dr. Yomi Isijola, heartily invites both single and the married to a 4-day thought-provoking marriage expository teachings. Date: Thursday 26th February 2026 to Sunday 1st of March 2026. Time: 5 p.m. on Thursday and Saturday and 8 a.m. on Sunday. Venue: Logos Ministries Headquarters, Kilometer 1 LMF Flyover Junction, Port Harcourt, River State. Ministering: Bishop Dr. Yomi Isijola, presiding bishop, Logos Ministries Incorporated.
Marriage Bonanza.
Marriage Bonanza is going to run from 26th to the 1st of March.
Wow.
It's a whole 4 days of consistent, constant teaching to make sure you overcome the battles of
marriage.
life. So please make it a date with us.
Absolutely.
Our Marriage Bonanza is going to run on Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. 2 nights and 2 mornings. It's going to be a fantastic program.
Amen.
Make it a day with us,
Amen.
and the Lord will bless you. Bye-bye.
Don't miss it.
Protect every day with Hypo.
Germs always find a way back.
So disinfect your kitchen every day with Hypo.
Hypo, hypo, go hypo. Protect your home every day with hypo.
No green. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go hypo.
There is something about this God.
Activating the unexplainable love of God.
Greater love had no man than this.
Greater love than no man,
That a man laid down his life for his friend.
You see, when God loves you, He fights your unseen battles. You are sleeping, you don't even know what is happening, but He's there fighting your battles for you. You are sitting in your house, He will raise a voice somewhere to be campaigning for you. Today, every storm in your life shall become still. The best way to find true love is to find God. Remember, God never sends you into a situation alone. He goes before you, He stands beside you, He walks behind you, He's always with you. All those that rejected you, as the Lord liveth, they must surely bow before you. When you have nothing left but God, you will discover that God is enough. God knows how long you have waited. Every second will be what at the end. So it doesn't matter how the devil have damaged your life now. Don't worry. God is about to remold you, repackage you, redesign you, and beautify you.
OPN, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Protect every day with Hypo.
Dirty and stains no fit do us shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, hypo, go hypo. Protect your home every day with hypo.
No green. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go hypo.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv.
Many thanks for coming back with the news. The federal government has commenced payments for outstanding 2024 capital projects. Special Advisor on Media and Public Communication to President Bola Tinubu, Sunday Dare, stated this in a post on X on Friday. According to him, all ministries, departments and agencies have been directed to submit their cash plans for the 2025 budgets by close of business on Monday, 23 February, after which payment processing will begin immediately. He also noted that the federal government will fully implement the capital components of both the 2024 and 2025 budgets by 31 March 2026. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control has called on state governments to prioritize contact tracing following the ongoing outbreak of Lassa fever across the country. So far, 70 deaths have been confirmed from the zoonotic disease. Director General of the agency, Jide Idris, disclosed this during a press briefing on Friday, stressing that the agency has continued to witness a rise in infections among healthcare workers, whom he described as frontliners. Lassa fever is an animal-borne zoonotic acute viral illness spread by the common African rat, also known as the Mastomys rat species. It is endemic in Nigeria and several other West African countries. Since the major outbreak of the disease in 2016, there has been an increase in recurring cases. According to the World Health Organization, Lassa fever is an acute viral hemorrhagic illness caused by the Lassa virus, a member of the arenavirus family. Now, foreign reports. Russian President Vladimir Putin has welcomed Madagascar's President Michael Randrianirina to the Kremlin, pledging to deepen bilateral ties across multiple sectors and collaborate on international platforms. In his welcoming remarks, Putin highlighted many interesting directed interactions between the two nations, citing agriculture, geological exploration, energy, medicine, healthcare, and education as key areas of cooperation. He noted that Madagascan youth are already training in Russian higher education institutions, with many obtaining qualifications. Vladimir Putin said they are ready to develop these relations in the humanitarian sphere, as well as to work with them on international platforms, including the United Nations Organization. Putin added, signaling Moscow's interest in strengthening diplomatic coordination with the African island nation. Now, President Donald Trump's administration and the Indonesian government say they have finalized an agreement to lower U.S. tariffs on the Southeast Asian country to 19% from 32%. The White House said on Thursday that under the deal, Indonesia will cut trade barriers on more than 99% of U.S. imports and facilitate more than $30 billion of purchases of American goods. Washington said it granted tariff exemptions on some Indonesian goods, including certain clothing and textiles that are produced with cotton and man-made materials from the U.S. U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer said the agreement breaks down trade barriers while advancing the interests of the American people. The agreement came during a visit to Washington by Indonesia's President Prabowo Subianto to attend the first meeting of the Trump-led Board of Peace to discuss the reconstruction of Gaza. Now, sports news. The Nigeria Premier Football League, also called NPFL, has imposed heavy sanctions on Kwara United FC following serious breaches of the league's framework and rules during their rearranged match day 22 fixture against Rivers United. The Ilorin-based club was found guilty of failing to provide adequate and effective security, which allowed unauthorized people to gain access to the restricted areas. In line with NPFL regulations, Kwara United have been fined 2 million naira for failing to provide adequate security and 1 million naira for failing to control their supporters. An additional 2 million naira fine was imposed for assaults on match officials and Rivers United officials, alongside 1 million naira for unsporting behavior. The club will also pay 1 million naira for holding match officials and Rivers United staff hostage for several hours after the game, and 2 million naira as compensatory costs for treatment and damages. Beyond financial penalties totaling 10 million naira, Kwara United will suffer a deduction of 3 points and 3 goals from their accrued tally, and have also been ordered to play their remaining home fixtures at the MKO Abiola Sports Arena in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Now, head coach Justin Madugu has listed captain Rashidat Ajibade, goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, and forwards Esther Okoronkwo and Chiwendu Ihezwo in a 25-player Super Falcons roster for the upcoming friendly matches against the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon in Yaoundé. Canada-based midfielder Ngozi Okagane makes a return to the squad after a couple of friendlies years, and forward Gift Monday, now based in the United States of America, will return after missing out on last year's Women AFCON triumph in Morocco. England-based goalkeeper Comfort Rabo has been called up for the first time as Mexico-based defender Chidinma Okeke also makes a return to the 10-time African champions. Midfielder Precious Christopher, based in Tanzania, joins up with the group for the first time, while defenders Osinachi Ohale, Michel Alozie, Oluwatosin Demehi, and Ashley Plumter, midfielders Halimatu Ayinde, Christy Ucheibe, Deborah Abiodun, and Jennifer Echegene, and forwards Rinshola Babajide and Folashade Ijamilusu retain their spots. The first match against the Lionesses will be held on Saturday, 28 February, with the second coming up on Tuesday, 3 March. The final tournament of the 13th Women's Africa Cup of Nations has been confirmed for the Kingdom of Morocco from 17 March to 3 April, with all 4 semi-finalists qualifying directly for next year's FIFA Women's World Cup Finals in Brazil. That wraps it up tonight. River State is the treasure base of the nation. Let's build and take it to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. Don't forget to watch us live on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok at Rstv Online. You will always do us a favor by clicking on the bell so you will see us as we are here in the studios. Now to end the news, another look at some of the major reports. Governor Siminala Ifobara has directed eligible voters in the Ahoda East and Kana local government areas of River State to participate actively in the by-elections scheduled for Saturday, 21 February 2026. In the same vein, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has urged voters, security agencies, and officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission to conduct